we installed this nice socket in the previous part for charging two batteries in this open board. And I promised you that in the next part I will tell you how we protect it. So why contacts are open here, it was explained in the previous part. In this part we protect them, and I also create an adapter for two chargers, so to charge both batteries simultaneously. I hope pronunciation was more or less good for this word, and someone told me that it's quite oldie word you should use in the same time. So we are charging two batteries in the same time, and we are creating adapter for this here. We again speak about DEUTSCH connectors. If you are in the boat, in auto, on the plane, then you should consider DEUTSCH connectors. They are the only right things for these industries. So let's go, or let's fly. Guys, you first have to have a project like I do have here. Dealing with DEUTSCH connector without a project is quite difficult thing. Even having a project, you will do mistakes, as I do all the time. So, but okay, we have the plug there, yeah, 4 pins, receptacle, not the plug, receptacle there. Then I want to design an adapter from 4 to 2 to connect two chargers in the same time, simultaneously. So yeah, what will be a corresponding part? Guys, you really need to watch my previous episode, because I don't want to repeat multiple things said there. So please watch if you can tolerate my English. If you cannot, please say me in comments, because I don't know who want to listen me. Maybe I do it for vain. So corresponding plug, it's written here DTP064S and then XX for specific specification. Well, that doesn't sound well, but okay. So the corresponding part will be what is called plug, PLG for plug. There is receptacle, here is the plug, €8. Yeah, they are expensive. So that modification EE01, you can watch the documentation. Okay, let's watch with you. Yeah, here EE1 means color black and seal. I don't explain about seals in this video, please watch the previous one. Cup type long, when it says cup type long, about the short cup type, again watch the previous video. When it says long, it means the cup for the shrinkable tube. I want to install the shrinkable tube here, so I bought this modification. I selected this modification. So we do have here, we will now do assembly of this one first. No, we are doing adapter. Let's first talk about two other things. So I designed so it that way, so this will fit to the receptacle. It is the plug. Receptacle is given. Why? Please watch the previous episode. It's given. So we need to plug something there, and we only have option with this part number. Yeah, DTP064S, and then you decide what will be your modification, and then you again thinking about your project, how you want to have your for example chargers connected. I want them to be connected through, of course, DTP again, through this parts receptacle. So on the charger side I will have what is called plugs. Yeah, so my adapter will look like that. This plug, which you plug to the receptacle on the board, and this to receptacle where you plug with the plugs two chargers. Isn't it too much plugs? guys, yeah, these connectors are complicated. And now I will include a video that I recorded about why I have them assembled and why it was complicated. So in that part, receptacle part, we actually have from the previous mistakes, yeah. So I did it wrong. That's why I cut it. Yeah, I actually when I was doing this adapter, yeah. So I should use the plug, but I did mistake put the receptacle. Yeah, I have the project, but guys, I told you these connectors are so complicated, so that's why I did mistake. Then I cut. I still have enough cable here. I did the right plug, but now we have the socket. And then I also realized that again on this Victron charger I supposed to put the plug, but I put receptacle. So again we cut here, we have enough cable, and we get another one receptacle for this adapter. You should have the project. I actually do have, and it's written Victron 7 amperes DTP 062S, which means plug, which means that one. I don't know how it happened that I put receptacle, but I told you this connectors, these Deutsch connectors are quite complicated. So always have the project maybe more clear than this one and follow it. So we will have two receptacle. I cut it now. It's not a problem that you don't see how I assemble this receptacle, because it's actually the same as we did here. So you can see the previous part where we did it. Here 4 contacts and here 2. So everything is the same. Just watch there. Cut it. Ah! So we do have this two receptacle for this part of the project, and the only things we need to do now to put these 4 wires, to crimp contacts on these wires and put it here to make this final assembly. So, and we will use contacts. We have receptacle here. We follow this table, guys. Watch the previous video if you don't know what I mean. So we follow DTP, and because this is receptacle plug, because this is plug, we use socket contacts. DTP socket, this one. Watch the previous video. So this is the part number here. We will now do crimping. Again, about crimping, stripping, right stripping, tools. Watch the previous part. Everything is there. I will just show you how I do this, and probably that's it. We are quite close to the final result, except the shrinking tube. We will talk about them a little bit probably. Let's see. And before I do assembly, guys, I want to do something else. This short cup is not for the shrinkable tube, for example, in compare with that one, but I will apply the shrinking tube, that one. I have video about shrinking tubes. Watch if you don't know how they work on. What is it? I will apply it here. Yeah, looks terrible, but it will work. However, it's 30 to 8. 8 is too much for that place, but you will see how I will do this. Why I want to do this now? Because I want to mark actually what is the battery 1 and what is the battery 2 too, and you also will see how I do this. I think it will be a time lapse, not the real time, and then we will continue with the assembly of the final adapter.
Satisfaction, I can't get no satisfaction, 'cause I try and I try and I try and I try.
As you noticed, I tried several options as I couldn't get satisfaction. Because I tried a big one, yeah, so it doesn't fit. Then I tried a small one. Well, yeah. Let's go to the main process and then do all comments. I will increase video speed twice. I have checked, no useful information lost. I will do some comments later about the main process, and now I want that you can hear how I do final assembly. So here is the but 1 where the plus to 1 minus to 4, and here but, yeah, I think you don't see it. Yeah, and here is 2, that the plus of the battery 2 in here. Well, you can't hear too much. The cables are hot from the shrinking. And, well, it's so my mistakes to make them so short. That was a big mistake to make them so short. Yeah, guys, it's quite difficult now to fit the second one, especially when it's hot and soft. First, you probably can hear the click. Well, I will pause the video. Well, I finally fitted, but it was difficult. And guys, don't make my mistakes. Don't use too short cables. Now I actually concerned about placing any shrinking tube here. Well, I don't need, because it is good IP67, but I wanted to make it extremely weatherproof. But now if I put the tube here, I probably cover these marks. Yeah, now about the main process. You have seen I applied shrinking tube from Hellerman Titan. Well guys, this tube acts a little bit strange. Actually, I have video about them, so it's always tend to move. Yeah, it's quite a lot of glue adhesive layer here. Doesn't look so nice, for example, like I did on this adapter. Yeah, well, but functionality is more important for me here than the look, because it's just an adapter that I temporarily use. So you probably notice also there was some hesitation, I would say, about placing wires to the contact. Yeah, actually wires are different gauge for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, well, but anyway, I think you got the process, and if not, you really should watch the previous video. Now the final step. I will think about the shrinking tube later, but now the final step, just the wedge lock. The right part number will be, actually, I think it is prepared here. Yeah, that is the right part number, and it's really easy job. So that's the part number. It's really easy job just to plug it here. I hope it is easy. Okay. So guys, we have this sexy receptacle here. Yeah, nice. I promised I tell you how I protect this when it's not in use, but material in this video quite a lot. And also I will show you now the final result, how I do charging. So that's why about the protection I will record another video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. It's not just about to put some cup, a little bit more. So yeah, about the charging. So we have the plug. Yeah, it will be protected when not in use. Otherwise, we have this adapter that we temporarily use. So we plug it here, then we select which battery we want to charge, or both in the same time, simultaneously. Yeah, so then we have chargers. For example, I have Victron charger with its own plug that, of course, I don't want to cut and lose the warranty. So I have CTEK, yeah, with its own. I have Bosch somewhere. I have another Victron. Yeah, here I cut it because it was ring terminals here. I still cut them out. So and then, so that's why we need another adapter from here to unified connection here, and that's we are doing from this kind of adapters that are supplied or can be bought for not so expensive at the charge price for any charger. Yeah, so on the other end we just cut and install another DEUTSCH connector. I have a video probably about it, I don't know yet, or will be. Subscribe to see. So that is not expensive. Yeah, so we have this adapter and we unified connection. Any new chargers we buy, we just create adapter for it. So I plug it here, and then I plug to my unified connection. If I want to charge the first battery, if I want to charge the second, yeah, I plug it there. So the first one, yeah, we are charging in any weather. Yeah, and that one also IP65. This is probably IP66, I don't remember. So for that one I also have adapter. That is the original. And here I installed the same plug. Yeah, so I didn't like actually this boot. I'm going to replace this to the shrinkable tube, but doesn't matter. I just show you if I want to charge the second battery with stack. Yeah, I plug it here and I plug it to the stack. Yeah, guys, I hope you really like, so please thumbs up. So, and I found more interesting stuff. Actually, this charger, Victron charger, can be used in this power supply mode, and that's awesome. I already tried. So guys, subscribe if not yet. I will show you the video how I plug this here in the power supply mode without battery connected to the board, and how it provides power to the board. And I see the power consumption. I don't know if you already know that I have ampemeters there in my board. So we will be monitoring power consumption there and in the app of this charger. Really interesting stuff. So subscribe to see it. And I hope you really enjoyed. Please do comments, because I don't know if my content is interesting to someone. I recorded it for myself, yeah, but English version a kind of difficult for me and also time. So I want to be useful for you, and please, if you really enjoy or find interesting information, then do your comments, not only likes. Well, thank you. Bye.